Yeah, this is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Please press the like button and subscribe. Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about Sid Paddock or Kevin Paddock. Remember, Kevin Paddock beat Lenny. Uh, Kevin Paddock, I think, beat Lenny in 8 rounds. I'm not quite sure he beat him or stopped him. And nothing's ever said about that, yeah? But Kevin Paddock was a good fighter. I fought Kevin Paddock at Cats Whistle Streatham. I think it was a Cats Whistle Streatham. He keeps saying it was somewhere else, but I'm sure it was a Cats Whistle Streatham. And I fought Sid, his brother, at the Cats Whistle Streatham. Sid, good heavyweight fighter. He fought John L. Gardner. I think Gardner stopped him in the fourth round, but still a good fight. About 1974, 75, Gardner beat him, and Gardner was a good fighter, mate. I mean, I remember Gardner's down Haverstock Hill, Noble Ark. Good fight, mate. Fit, so fit. I mean, that was about the 70s, 71s, 72, something like that. Earlys, when I was go down there, Haverstock Hill, maybe even before that, yeah. But a good fighter, mate. Good fighter, Gardner. But Sid Paddock, I mean, Sid Paddock died. He had a motorbike accident. I think his leg got his leg chopped off, and I think he just died after that. I'm not quite sure, or he die in the accident. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, I loved to sparring with Sid Paddock. I sparred with Sid Paddock a couple of times down at Beckett. I don't think Kevin knows about that, but yeah, I did a couple of times down the Beckett. I mean, Kevin Paddock. I mean, he was a hard fighter. When I say hard, he was hard fighter, mate. I mean, he was what middleweight. I think he was a middleweight, blown up to a light heavyweight. And when I fought him, he was a heavyweight. You know what I mean? I think he was about 17 stone, 18 stone. I fought him. He's now about 26 stone. I keep saying I'm gonna get down and see him. It's not about I can't. It's just it's me getting transport down to see him. I'm going to meet him in Winchester somewhere. I keep getting promises, but promises don't ever come. Um, but I will get down to see Kevin. I like Kevin Paddock. I mean, it'd be a fantastic interview. I mean, Matt Legg talks about Sid Paddock saying that he fought Lenny and beat Lenny because he was quite a few fighters that beat Lenny, and nothing was ever said in the book or everything was kept quiet. But Kevin always said to me, Ray, he said, if you ever get to fight Lenny, he says, you're killing, mate. He says, he'd never be able to, he couldn't stand me. Your punches are too hard, Ray. You punch too hard, mate. You'd knock him out, you know what I mean? But I never got to fight him, you know, but it was a shame. It's a shame that me and Lenny never fought. But yeah, that's how it is. I mean, Roy Shaw, I think Kevin Paddock lost to Shorey. He said to me that he underestimated Roy Shaw, which I've already said before. But I mean, there's quite a few. I'm making Johnny Waldron. I mean, I love to have met John. I love to have met John. I love to have fought John. Good fighter, mate. He was a light heavyweight, good fighter. I mean, he beat Lenny. I mean, Cliff Fields beat Lenny twice. I mean, Roy Shaw beat Lenny as well once. I know Roy Shaw lost to Lenny a couple of times, but there was a couple of other fighters that fought Lenny and lost. Lenny lost to them. I mean, Lenny was a good fighter, but he wasn't a fighter in the boxing ring, mate. He was a fighter on the pavement, you know. And but I always fancied my chances big time against him. You know, sparring with a guy. If you spar with someone, you know exactly how it is. But anyway, Sid Paddock. I mean, it's just a shame about Sid. I think Sid would have gone a long way, as it happens, you know, unlicensed fighting. I mean, Kevin, I think Kevin just isn't really bothered, Kevin. He's a very lazy fighter, Kevin. He trains, but not a lot. He's 28 stone now, I believe. 28 stone, you know what I mean? He's only about 5'8", 5'7". But I will go down and meet him, and we'll have a little chat, and I'll put him on my podcast. I know Matt Legg. I'm going to see Matt Legg soon, I hope. Norman Butland. I hope them see them two together. I mean, it'd be good to talk to Norman, talk to him what you fancy about Lenny or Roy. Matt Legg, I think he'll beat Lenny easy. I think he'll beat Roy Shaw easy. I think he'll beat most of them really easy. I don't know about Cliff Fields. That being a good fight. Him and Cliff Fields. Who else? Maybe who else? There isn't anybody else really. Maybe me at that time. Maybe he was too young. He'd be too young. I think I'm 30 years his difference, or 28 years his difference now. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm seeing Matt Legg maybe next week or the week after that. Have a chat with my son who's gone to Spain. When my son comes back from Spain, then I'll do a podcast with Matt Legg. It'd be good, yeah. And keep me in touch. I'll keep you in touch. Sorry, keep you in touch. And I know I keep getting mixed up in my words. I think I'm getting punchy. But anyway, this is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Please press the like button and subscribe. And have a nice day. And stay away from this. Well, the sun's gone in, but it's boiling out there, mate. It's really, really hot. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.